do.
Yeah.
Start with the stuff that you wrote down.
Stuff I've written down. See what...
Professionals have it open, Paddy.
Professionals. Are we professionals? Am I
No.
professional?
No, definitely not, man.
Right, I'll be professional right now. It is
Okay.
the year 2022.
It was the year 2022. All human life were dead.
Right. Obviously, with the title of the video, we're doing a Sonic discussion video, talking about the Sonic sequel film, which
Sonic the Hedgehog 2.
what Jason just said is correct. Sonic the Hedgehog 2 comes out in, well, the 8th for the Americans
And the first for us.
exactly the first for us, and we get it a week early before them. So, yay!
Losers.
Imagine it was an April Fool's
You do know
joke.
there'll be a lot of American haters.
Imagine that,
that.
guys. It was an April Fool's joke.
That'd be really funny.
Oh no.
That would not be funny.
That'd be hilarious.
Oh my god! Please don't let it be an April Fool's. It can't.
Do it.
Anyways,
Touch wood.
Never release the movie.
well, obviously we have to talk about the success of the first film, which budgeted from $95 million and grossed over $300 million, which is good because it's made its profit back.
Was it the highest grossing movie of 2020?
I think it was,
It
but it's
was.
also it's like the biggest blockbuster for video game wise. However,
Would have been more.
it would have been more with obviously
The pandemic.
with the pandemics happening right after the film comes out. So it earned enough to make a profit, which is good. And then obviously because they were able to do a sequel.
Yeah.
Yeah, yes.
Exactly.
Considering it only come out for cinemas for certain parts of the country, like Japan or China, they didn't have it.
Yeah, they didn't have it in the end. So that's literally their big customers right there.
Yeah,
Yeah.
big markets, yeah.
Yeah. But hopefully with the because I don't know if China is opened up with their cinemas.
I think so, yeah.
I think now it's coming
Yeah,
to
they did,
about
yeah.
the end of it for everyone.
Remember they banned the
I
cinemas,
reckon they will
so.
open up cinemas again, and
Yeah.
Cinemas,
But what did we think of the predictions though for this one?
I reckon it's gonna be better than the first one.
Yeah.
A lot better than the first one. I feel like it's gonna have a lot more Sonic-based stuff in it, whereas the first one was just the introduction. This one's gonna be getting into the story of Knuckles, Tails, and Sonic. So obviously we've got that to look forward to.
Less of the human characters, I think.
Less of the human characters.
Oh yeah, definitely. Because obviously they've got a bigger budget. Like they haven't announced the budget for this one yet, which I'm curious to know. Like how much do you reckon they got given extra 50?
100 something, yeah.
Do you reckon?
Probably between 150 to 200.
Yeah,
Probably.
Yeah.
that's what I'm thinking too.
Probably yeah. Right, now let's talk about the trailers we've seen so far. Because like for what we can see from the trailers, what can we make out for the story?
Okay, I think I know the storyline that was going to happen.
Go for it, mate.
Movie's going to start. Sonic is running about trying to help people, but he's not that good at it yet. He's getting sad because he's failing, whatever, making things worse. Eggman somehow makes it back, and he's been lost on another planet, and Knuckles maybe found and helped him, or something like that. So they were like, he's come back to Earth basically to whatever, get revenge or whatever he wants to do. So typical, Knuckles and Sonic are going to fight. Because my guess is Eggman's going to pretend to help Knuckles get the Master Emerald back, or it might be lost something. And then obviously, I think Eggman's going to betray Knuckles. Knuckles will team up with Sonic and Tails. They'll fight Super Saiyan, Eggman,
Because
Master Emerald power.
remember months ago when we saw, when they were filming it, we saw the image of Knuckles, Tails, and Sonic together, the statues.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
that we all kind of thought that was like the final moment of the film when Knuckles joined sides. Because in the third Sonic the Hedgehog game, Knuckles was the villain of that game. And like you said, Eggman
Tricks him.
Yeah, tricks him, uses him. So in the part in the trailer where you see Knuckles and Sonic fighting in that temple.
You think I want your
I feel like-
power?
No, that's the
That's
at the house, but at the temple, I feel like once that fight happens, Eggman will come in, steal the Emerald, Master Emerald, and then abandon Knuckles because obviously he's just using him.
An interesting point. I think it was you that actually mentioned it, or it was actually might have been Jason. It was someone anyway. Someone mentioned about the going on to a different topic here, but the Knuckles spin-off series.
Oh, yeah.
at the end of this film, the Master Emerald shatters.
Yeah.
And you have to track it down. Yeah, like treasure
That
hunting
could be
yeah.
a prediction.
That's what I said. I said to Patrick the other day, because a lot of fans want Shadow the Hedgehog and Chaos and that. Like, what would you do for the third one? Unless you bring Chaos into the Knuckles series.
Exactly.
So that's how they could do it. And then Patrick thought Sonic could come in near the end of the Knuckles series.
Kind of like Boba Fett, where the last 3 episodes is mainly the Mandalorian coming into it.
Spoiler. You've not seen it.
Yeah, sorry about that.
Nuts.
Funny. So yeah, like you said, like that's what we reckon that's gonna happen at the end. The Master Emerald gets broken, then that will lead to the spin-off for Knuckles.
I think the post-credit scene for this movie is going to be Mecha Sonic. I think they're going to be Mecha Sonic before Metal Sonic.
I was gonna say Mecha Sonic. Who's the heck?
Was Mecha Sonic the villain in Sonic 3? The guy you fought then?
He was the villain in Sonic CD.
No, that's Metal Sonic, but I'm talking about Mecha. The boss you fight in Sonic 3. Who's like the Metal Sonic, and isn't he Mecha Sonic?
I think people reckon that the third film could focus on
Metal Sonic.
Well, either Metal Sonic or Shadow, because when they showed
Chaos.
Chaos.
But I think they might want to do more classic stuff before they go to their newer games, though, maybe.
But here's the thing, though. When they showed the title for Sonic the Hedgehog 3, when they announced it, when you look at number 3, it's all in red. So people reckon, oh my god, is that like referring to Shadow the Hedgehog? Because he's
got hot sauce hair.
I put hot sauce on everything. From Twinkies.
It's just what I do.
I put hot sauce on everything, from Twinkies to milk.
But I feel like with this now, with the spin-off and obviously the third film being announced before even the second film has come out, it just shows like they have high hopes for this to becoming a big franchise.
And to be honest, the fans have high hopes for it as well, because the amount of box office has come up from it, from the first film to this one being hyped so much.
I mean, remember this cut back to when the first trailer came out on the old design, and everybody was like, "Oh, this movie's gonna suck. It's gonna fail."
Well, remember the first trailer? The first trailer had a man-sized Sonic.
Meow.
With the teeth and the legs.
Yes.
Yeah. I was just gonna say, with that, they listened to the fans.
Yeah.
And they redesigned Sonic, and they love it. And they also recently they released a poster for Sonic the Hedgehog 2, but they didn't put the 2 of the cast members' names on the poster, which was unfair. You know, like the voice of Tails, Colin O'Shaughnessy, and Tika Sumpton, who plays Tom Lewowski's wife, James Marsden's character. But the fans complained about that, but then Paramount said, heard you loud and clear, and they added the names on the poster, which I think was a nice gesture, though, because like they're including them in it.
Yeah, I think it's cool.
Yeah, I like that.
They do listen to the fans a lot.
I've got a thought estimate that's gonna happen. Right, they're gonna add Rouge back to the movies. But what they're gonna do is they're gonna cover up the chest, right? And I bet you people get so pissed.
I was waiting.
People
for
are
you
gonna
to...
get so upset about that. Aren't they? I bet you people writing in like, "How dare you!"
Jason's being dirty.
Why?
No, I'm just imagining like I'm sure that the fans are gonna be some nerds like, "How dare you do that to Rouge? She's the most attractive Sonic character.
I think she's one of those characters I don't think we'll see in the film, but you never know. They might lead it into
we'll see.
I mean, the Knuckles show, Treasure Hunting.
But
that's
actually
a good point.
as Rouge was a spy for Gun. But
so
that's my theory is if some reason the 7 Chaos Emerald is all together, it does make Chaos Control, and Sonic's world does go into our world, Earth. So certain characters might pop into it.
Oh yeah,
True.
We don't know, but that could be going into the third or the series in the next part.
Like I said, like they want to make this into a big franchise. Like it's done so
yeah.
well, and I can actually see it doing well. But once we see the sequel, then I'll say, yeah, this is going to lead to like an amazing franchise. Well, you know, when you were saying about the Chaos Emeralds, guys, there has already been like in the last trailer they actually showed Tails and Sonic entering like a snowy temple.
Yeah,
and there's like big stone doors.
Statue.
Yes.
Yeah, but on the doors though, it shows 7 emeralds engraved onto the stone. Oh. So even though we only saw the Master Emerald, it does give away that they are doing the 7 Chaos Emeralds.
Yeah.
which is good.
Do we get like a scene on the movie that Sonic has to do a dumb mini game to get them?
Oh god, no, it's no like this hidden levels. No,
I don't know. Well, in Fair's film, when he has the map of all the locations for him to like stay safe, there is a picture of an emerald, which is probably the Master Emerald.
yeah. Back in the
So,
first film.
Question marks around it, so he doesn't know himself what that is. So you probably find maybe Tails must tell him when he's there, or he finds out during it when Knuckles and Dr. Eggman is looking for it. So he'll probably find out what it's more about.
I mean, he kind of grew up more on Earth, didn't he, than in his world? So I guess he's more.
Yeah.
Tails will know more about like the whole stuff.
Sonic's
Everything.
world thing. Yeah. It's gonna be interesting though. But let's talk about obviously like characters as well. Like let's start with obviously with Eggman. He's like the most changed person since the first one.
Can I just say, Jim Carrey as Eggman, I loved him in the first film. Based on the trailers, I will love him in this one.
It's Jim Carrey being Jim Carrey, right?
Yes,
It's been a while
Jim
since I've seen
Carrey.
him like act like that, you know, very like easy, you know.
Exactly.
But it's a bit different, like all the characters he's done over the years. So it's like
it's merged.
merged.
Yeah, it's almost like he's merged a lot of his characters with, but he's also played Sonic, like 2 minutes before he goes on stage, like goes and acts. Like that's how I feel his acting is. Like he's just seen how Eggman is in the games and cutscenes and stuff like that, and obviously he's gone from that. Oh, okay, yeah, I'll try and do this
I'll be
to
a
the best of my
weird
ability.
freak of a man, sure.
But now he's gone full Eggman though. Obviously we've seen at the end of the first film he's gone full Eggman, but now he's officially gone full Eggman. And
There was like debate: is he going to be fat in this one or what? Like, I think what he looks like now, he looks
well,
alright.
he has said in an interview though, like it's like an evolution. Like his character is still building. So
He gets
Yeah.
the eating disorder or something.
probably after the defeat of this, I assume that Sonic beats him again in the sequel. If he does, he probably goes into an eating disorder and becomes fat.
You call me Eggman, I'll show you an Eggman.
We would say, imagine if what happened to him in the first film. Imagine if he has allergic reaction to mushrooms,
And
but
he
that's the
blows
only
up,
thing keeping him
and then he
alive. So he has
dies.
to eat them.
That's what we have.
So it could be like, but I like the way how the costume and that, and the mustache and
Exactly, but like in the beginning, like he wears the red suit, but in the end he has the black suit. But that bit, you know, when you see him coming out of the that I'm gonna assume that's the coffee shop. He's like floating. I'm like, what the heck? He looks like I'm Jesus.
yeah.
I have risen. That's what it looks
Is
like.
that after or before the
I assume it's gonna be like near the end. You know, like the final big battle. Like he
yeah,
finds the master.
it looks like he has the Master Emerald.
Because that's a thing as well. Like you see all like the green sparks on him, and in like the video games, he uses the emeralds.
We
and
never
that.
see him actually pounce a foot with them like that, do we?
Yeah, but so he uses it on himself rather than his machines. So and he looks like he gets all like the like train components and cars and helicopters,
Yeah,
like
yeah.
you see in the trailer,
Yeah,
and he makes like the big
He's trying to be Magneto. He's watched X-Men.
probably yeah, but you know like the big death Eggman. Oh, what's the?
I said Death Egg too. I don't know what it's called.
I
I think
I'm so bad that I can't remember.
It's the Death Egg is the one which is like from the Star Wars.
Oh, but I'll put it on like the screen right now. The name of the big robot, but
The big ass robot.
Egg robot.
the egg robot, the big egg robot. But anyway, but yeah.
But I think as we see in the photo, it looks like he's got the Master Emerald, so it must be when we see in the trailer when Sonic and Knuckles are fighting one another. It looks like he probably takes it and then Chaos Control and takes him back there. And then the others probably have the rings to get back or something. So he
Do
must
you
know.
think Knuckles' origin would tie in with the start of the first movie? You know, when the Echidna Warriors attacked the Owls and stuff.
Well,
Probably.
he's supposed to be the last of his kind, so it will be like we'll try to see what actually happened and how is he the last.
Do we know why they were attacking them in that first movie?
He gets his entire tribe gets wiped out, but I can't remember if it gets wiped.
by the Master Emerald?
I feel
Chaos.
bad because we're big Sonic fans and we can't remember. But I feel like with the spin off of the Zone TV series, I think they will they'll probably focus a little bit of his origin in the movie,
Yeah.
but they'll probably focus more on him
Probably
on his own
dive in.
TV show. They'll definitely, yeah. They'll
Or
dive-
let's to do like flashbacks when he's thinking of his past, maybe.
Well, since we're talking about Knuckles, let's talk about the
Oh.
voice of Knuckles.
You think
Yes.
I need your power?
Do I look like I need your power?
Do I look like I need your power?
Oh, wait,
Honestly,
Idris Elba.
At first, I was skeptical.
Yeah.
I was, but now that the first moment the trailer came out and I heard Knuckles, I was thinking, perfect.
Yeah, sounds good.
Got goosebumps. I was
Same,
like, oh
yeah.
my god.
And I feel like it was so perfect. Just don't put him in like the whole trailer. Just put him at the very end and just give him that cool ass line. Do I look?
And they did,
And he did.
Yeah.
and it was amazing.
Perfection.
Yeah, because Idris Elba though, I thought was like, because I couldn't think of really anyone for Knuckles though. That's the thing.
Because a lot of people thought The Rock, Dwayne Johnson.
Yes, actually, yeah, the
I'm
Rock.
like, they've already mentioned him in the film, so it'll be a bit weird maybe to have him.
it would.
And then the actor who played Aquaman.
Oh, Jason Momoa was like rumored.
I was like, maybe, but I think they got a good choice.
I think they picked a good choice definitely for Knuckles.
Yeah.
What about you, Jason? What do you think of the choice of Idris Elba?
I think he's cool. I think he's fine. You know, I think he suits it better than most other names I heard.
Yeah.
Jason approves.
But it's an actor you would not think of
No,
doing the voice.
Exactly, yeah. I think
Or
after,
to come into
I love
the
hearing
franchise.
Idris Elba talk about the Sonic lore super seriously. He's like, I really dug deep into the comics. I find that amusing. Sorry. He's watched every episode of Sonic X. Like,
Oh
fine.
my god.
He's better
Wait,
than
did he
manga.
say that in an
No, I'm making that up. I'm saying these things. Yeah.
that's like kind of commitment, but like you're watching a cartoon show. Well, you have to watch stuff.
What are you, an
reference
adult watching a cartoon show? You freak.
That, it's funny in Sonic X. There's like we believe it's a reference. There's a fighting part with him and Knuckles, and it's like that in the first few episodes of him and Sonic
Yeah.
fighting.
So at the end, when Knuckles is trying to punch Sonic, and he says,
Yeah.
"You're really bad at punching." Like, with your name being Knuckles, you're really bad at punching. And then, I don't know what accent that was, but that's like there's gonna be loads of reference from the games, shows, comics, maybe comics, but into this film.
It's just gonna be angry
expecting it.
or the whole movie. Because you look back, the original Sonic game, Hedgehog 3 and Sonic 3 and Knuckles, he wasn't really angry, he was more just like mean. Like he would just laugh at Sonic and like activate. That's all he did the entire game, was laugh at Sonic.
But he evolved though. That's the thing about Knuckles. He has evolved since then,
Yeah.
and he is an angry boy in definitely in the Sonic X, but in the games he's not really angry, any
No, he's more kind
No,
of
he's
cocky.
more- Yeah.
cocky and dumb.
In the new ones, definitely.
Yeah.
We don't talk about the new.
Yeah. Let's not talk about the new ones.
Sonic Forces is the best game ever released. You know, when did they introduce my custom character from the game into the movie?
Let's move.
For the haters out there, I am really sorry.
I love Sonic the Hedgehog. What's the one everyone hates? 4. There you go.
On to this discussion of Sonic's best bud.
Tails, Miles, Prowls. Is that right?
Is it right?
It's Tails, Miles, Prowls, isn't it? That's his name.
Yes, it is.
Mild power. Yeah.
Yeah, just taking a mick out of you, mate. Yeah,
But his
because
friends call him Tails.
his friend called him Tails. Yeah, so we obviously know that he was going to be in the next film because he made an appearance at the end of
At
the
the
first one.
post-credit scene of the first one.
Yeah, but they only put that was the original idea that they were going to. Tails was originally going to be in the first film, but obviously because of the cost of adding another CGI character, it was a lot. So, but they did decide to add it in the end, as if in case it does do well, they can make another one, and that Tails was going to be in the end.
I wonder if that was the design at first, or did you?
No,
change
they
it?
definitely changed the design.
They had to-
Yeah.
I think they added that scene in after the redesign. I think
Yeah.
that was added in.
Oh no, it was originally because I watched a podcast with the writers of Sonic, and they did say though Tails was always going to be in the film at the end, but the design they didn't say anything about the design.
But do you think they were working on it before they showed the first trailer, or then they were like,
I think they probably did some
Okay,
sketches, but probably not.
Yeah, I reckon they did concept art. but
Concept
not-
yeah,
Maybe they'll put it on like the bonus stuff on the DVD.
Don't do it. Don't release it. I don't want to see it. Just bury
Yeah,
it
that
in a
guys.
vault.
Jason does not want to see the original Tails design after the first design of Sonic, which we all know. How
Do any of us?
Some weirdos
I
are.
feel like we'll be scarred if we see Tails. Like we were scarred for Sonic, so
Oh,
I don't want to see it.
Also, can I just mention about how the voice though for the end credits of the first film was the original voice for Tails for the Sonic games, Colleen O'Shaughnessy, which I kind of like that they brought
Yeah,
it back,
same, yeah.
yeah.
which was cool. But I did thought to myself, yeah,
They're going to change it.
they're gonna get a big celebrity actor to take over, so they probably could have got Tom Holland, for example.
Oh my god, that makes so much sense. They really do that.
But yeah, that's what I mean. Like they could have like got like a big celebrity to fill the role.
Zendaya is Tails.
But they didn't, thankfully, and they stick with Colleen O'Shaughnessy, which I thought was really really good.
I think that's brilliant. To
Yeah.
be fair,
I like it.
because it shows that they care about the fans more than anything, because they listen, and that's one of the best things a company can do. Warner Brothers.
You hear them in Warner Bros. Jack has give really good advice. Listen to your fans. Listen to fans. Earn profits. Way of life.
It's not an advert.
No, it's not. Well, do you know the story though? Like how she was actually chosen to carry on.
No.
I actually don't know.
Have I told you this?
Probably not. No.
Well, I read it in a review, as I do.
Oh,
But it was actually the director who wanted to keep her on because she.
I think you told me that.
Yeah.
now, yeah.
Well, in the article I was reading, he said that Colleen already knows the character. She's been voicing Tails for many years now, and it just makes perfect sense. That's what he said.
Yeah, I think they should have just kept most
Yeah.
of the game voices, honestly. But whatever. So I think voice actors, maybe do a better job sometimes than actual celebrities at, voicing characters because it's their
True.
profession.
But what about?
Like Ben Schwartz is great. I think he was great, and I think
We'll get onto Ben Schwartz in a bit. But imagine that going for Idris Elba, but not really going for Idris Elba, going for Travis Willingham.
I would support it so Travis would get a big role. That's the only reason. Travis, I love you.
I love Travis, but not as Knuckles. Sorry.
That's what was like, and when I was thinking of the voice actors, I'm like, you would really think of the big stars, like for Knuckles. Like you would never think of him being Knuckles. Elder Silver.
Yeah, I think after the success of Suicide Squad, I think Paramount went into that direction to ask him if he'd be interested to do the role.
He was already really popular actor. though,
That
before.
he's already an actor, but I think it kind of gave him a much bigger boost. Even though he's already a big actor, but I don't know.
It's better than Chris Pratt as Mario anyway.
Oh yes, very true.
You know what? Is it Charlie Day?
Yeah.
He should have been Mario, I reckon.
I think Charles Martinet should have been Mario.
Oh no, yeah, take that back. Sorry, he should have been.
I agree.
I think Charlie Day's actually not a bad choice for Luigi. I think he'll do a right job. I think he's quite neurotic like Luigi is, so it kind of fits.
Well, I would just probably say on that, just wait till you see the first trailer.
Yeah.
Then you have your reaction.
We're doing the Mario movie discussion now instead.
Tell you what, obviously just a quick thing. Should we do like a reaction video and just like give it? Not.
I'll cry.
Yes,
I feel like
I feel like
we should do like a trailer reaction like this.
What if a minion shows up?
Oh, they probably reference Minions in it at some
What
point.
if a rabbit shows up like the rabbit games?
Guru. Just gonna show some bald guy with a bloody pointy nose.
Yeah. Steve Carell pop on screen like a...
Hello.
Sorry, we derailed this.
Oh god, let's hope it doesn't end. Well, go into that direction. But
Yeah, but I'm happy with the voice for Tails.
yeah, definitely. Colleen O'Shaughnessy, I thought was a perfect choice. And from what we barely hear much of her in the trailers, which I kind of like though, because I want to go in surprised, like to see like her performance though.
It sounds close to the games though.
Unless
Definitely.
Unless the reason why we didn't hear much of her voice is they were still maybe not the director, maybe others were thinking, oh, we're going to have
when
her
you think
for
about
the
it-
voice. Maybe that's why. Unless he was coming in late to do the voices.
Yeah, well, when you think about it, the only 2 bits of dialogue we hear from Tails is what she said in the first
End credits.
end credits.
Hope I'm not too late. Yeah.
Sonic.
Well, in a new clip recently, I don't know if I should talk about it because it's kind of spoilers. Because he speaks to Sonic saying, "You're probably wondering why I have my name's Tails," and then Sonic responds with, "Because of the extra tail." But he says it in like he says it says it in like a obvious like
Sarcasm.
in like a sarcastic way, like because of the extra tail. But I don't know if that's the actual proper introduction of them two. It's like when you watch the trailers, it's nothing like at the end results when you watch the film, because like the first film revealed that
he goes back to his world.
Yeah, but it shows that he was like running around in his world as
adult.
Oh yeah, he did.
But that part was from the desert.
Yeah, they exactly. And there's also in the trailer he mentions that they're after my power to take over the universe, but really it was Eggman who wanted to take his power. Mm-hmm. So the trailer we watched for number 2 might not be anything
like the actual story.
Yeah. So I reckon they obviously tricked the fans, figured we know what it's going to be about, but really when we watch it, it's nothing going to be what we're expecting it to be.
It's clever storytelling, really.
Clever method. Makes you go and think, oh, this is good. This and this going to happen, but oh wow, it's nothing like the trailers at all. I'm surprised.
Mm-hmm. Wow.
But if you had to pick out the 2 trailers they done, which was the best trailer?
Final one.
The final one?
I think the first one.
I think the first one introducing Knuckles into it. That was like big.
Like you said, it gave you goosebumps.
Fair enough.
Second one is just like weird Eggman glowing, flying about in it.
And then you see Tails and Sonic flying on the tornado, and I was like, oh yes,
that wasn't so bad.
That was so bad, and gets whacked. Yeah, but speaking of Sonic, let's go on to Sonic now. And I think we can all agree that Ben Schwartz did a perfect performance for the first one. Yeah. And for the second one, I'm looking forward to it.
Same.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Same. He's a good actor.
Yeah.
Funny man.
Funny man, yeah. That's what Jason...
He's a funny man.
But yeah, because he does voice acting, Ben Schwartz.
Yeah, DuckTales and everything.
Yeah, because originally he was only on board as like a tester, like, because... when they were actually trying to pitch the idea of Sonic movie to like, I don't know, Paramount or Columbia at the time, they used Ben Schwartz as like a placeholder, just a place voice guy who just stand in as the voice until they get like a proper big actor.
I'm not sure if you know about this, but in the Star Wars sequels, he did the BB-8's voice in the tests and stuff.
I know it's weird though, like BB-8 the ball. Really? He did the sound apparently or the voice.
I didn't know.
Well, he read the script like in English, and then they turned it into beeps and boops later on. Yeah.
So did he do it in?
There was actually a script.
I think they took turns. They used different guest stars.
Yeah, I just know he did the first one.
Ben Schwartz was like the first film, and then the other films were like someone else, I think. But like I said, he was only temporarily being Sonic until they get approved to doing the movie. Yeah. And then in the end, the director was saying, by the way, can you do Sonic for us? You did so well in the screen test that we think you're perfect for the role. And he was over the moon. Like when I watched the video of him, his reaction, like he said, he was like over the moon. Like it was like life changing, and it is life changing for him because like it's really boosted up his career. And
imagine if he said no.
I highly doubt it because like he is very passionate for the character. Like
who would say no to playing the role of Sonic the Hedgehog?
Well, the last decade of games have been terrible. Well, not terrible, but like the last few of like you could tell like
they've had no.
Yeah, but like passion. Culturally, it's not like most people really know about that. When you hear Sonic, they just know it's a big thing. Like, culturally, it's very like a.
On that note, what about Frontier?
Frontier,
I'm excited for it. I think it's going to be good. Probably, hopefully.
We always said for some of the games are not that good, but we always said the music to it is amazing.
Yeah,
the music would never let you down.
No. Yeah.
That is like
Sonic game.
That is true. Like,
what's your favorite track?
Wait, track as in like in a game. Or just in a game. To me, to us, it's got to be Adventure 2.
Yeah, Adventure 2.
Favorite video game of all time, best soundtrack.
Fair enough.
Yeah, all right. Yeah. You say your soundtrack, please. I want to know.
I'm not talking about Sonic specifically. Adventure 2's got a great soundtrack. I'm not like going to upset people on the internet about that. But I don't know. I feel like some of the later ones are a bit better. Unleashed
is
good.
Sorry,
I do like using an Unleashed.
Sorry, Jason. Unleashed is really good as well.
Yeah. I mean, obviously, I love.
Well, the background music to Unleashed is really good.
Yeah. Plus, like endless possibility by Bowling for Soup.
Yeah.
When he said few.
Also, come on, his world is kind of like a bop. Coming back together.
But that I do like that song, "Endless Possibility," but that's the only one which someone is singing through that. And then in Sonic Adventures 2, you will play the levels, some are the background music, and then you have singers.
Singers.
Yeah. But I like my favorite song. One of the top is "Night of the Wind" by Chris Footy.
And the night of the wind. Yeah, but like Sonic the franchise, they do well in the soundtrack music.
I mean, I hope for the
Soundtrack's
movie
always
will
the
include like, I think we're gonna get some Sonic 2 remixes, maybe like Emerald. You know, what's it called? The first zone of Sonic 2.
Green Hill.
Emerald Hill.
Oh, Emerald Hill.
It's something Emerald, isn't it? It's the first zone of Sonic.
Green Hill.
Green Hill is the first. I think Emerald Hill is like the third.
No, City Escape.
No, Sonic 2, like in Sonic 2.
Sonic 2.
Oh,
like,
Sonic the Hedgehog 2. Emerald something like the first zone in Sonic 2.
Right, let's go into our theories and predictions now. For the because obviously we know that we're thinking that the Master Emerald's going to shatter at the end of the film. That then leads to Knuckles' spin-off series.
Sonic's gonna die and then turn to Super Sonic mode at the end and fight Eggman in his
So he's going to be at near death.
Yeah, so everyone's gonna think he's dead and Tails will be like Sonic, and Knuckles will be like Sonic, and then
So it'll be like
it'd be like Sonic 06, but there's no weird kiss.
Oh.
Well, unless it'd be like Sonic X when he has like a Chaos Emerald, or if there are certain powers he has with a Chaos Emerald, and then when he has all 7 Supersonic. But he is powerful if he has 1 or 2 of the Chaos Emeralds. So depending on,
I think we're gonna get full on gold Supersonic though. I think we will at the end of the movie.
I don't know. I don't think so.
I feel like they should save that for like a big battle.
They should save it for free, I reckon.
Yeah, maybe.
Depending on what happens.
However, I don't know if you guys seen it. You've definitely seen it. I know that, but there's an image showing of Maddie, Tom Wazowski, and Maddie. You know, James Marsden and Tika Subton. They're like on the floor, all bruised, bloodied, but then they got like a lot of gold light shining on them. Yeah. So, and they're looking at something in the distance, and you think, "Oh my god, are they looking at Sonic going super?"
Yeah, I think it's super. I think I'll get Supersonic. I don't know. It makes sense to me.
A lot of fans are hoping maybe Metal Sonic.
I think a post-credit scene for that. But you said you had a theory, didn't you, about Metal Sonic?
Yes. Well, I said this when we saw the first film. At the end, when Jim Carrey's character has the quill of Sonic, I said, imagine if he uses that quill and puts it in Metal Sonic. Yeah, so he'll be like the same speed as Sonic. So because that's what they do, has to copy like the Sonic. So I think they might have a quill. Or it might be different. But I thought it would be clever if they use his quill to create Metal Sonic.
Be interesting. Kind of like cloning type in a way. Because it'll be sort of cloning his speed, his agility, his power.
And can I add another theory on that one? I've just thought of one now. Obviously, we've seen the big death robot in the trailers. What if like that wasn't the main boss? Well, not the boss, but the main big battle. They Knuckles, Tails, Sonic defeat Eggman's big robot, but then he had Eggman has a trick up his sleeve, and then reveals Metal Sonic, and that's when the battle becomes intense. That Sonic could barely stand and defeat him, and that's when he goes full Super Sonic. But they have to give more time for Metal Sonic to have a screen time. They can't just add them for like the last 3 minutes and then Sonic beats him.
Maybe Shadow's a failed experiment to make, and that's why he made Metal Sonic instead. So Shadow's like the failed experiment of trying to recreate Sonic.
Interesting.
So he made Metal Sonic as kind of like a kind of, you know what I mean?
That would be good though, and it would be definitely like something new rather than like obviously focusing Shadow's origin from Sonic Adventures 2, where he's like been raised by Dr. Eggman's uncle. No, not uncle. Dr. Eggman's. Was it Dr. Eggman's grandpa? Or was it?
His grandfather.
His
I
grandfather.
think if they did introduce him, they might also do a series for Shadow.
Yeah. Based on the game.
But I think if they did that, they really, really have to have good people do writing, because some of the fans not liking what they've done with Shadow so far.
Yeah.
Some fans are not liking his story.
Because here's the thing, I don't even know who's doing the writing for the Knuckles series, because it's the same writers for the first film who are doing the sequel, Josh Miller and Patrick Casey. Yeah. But for the Knuckles series, I don't know
who's writing it.
Yeah. I'll be surprised if it's Josh Miller and Patrick Casey.
Yeah, I think it'll be someone else probably.
But obviously, I feel like, I don't know, it's We'll wait and see until we see the announcements and all that. But
Very true.
I was just gonna say, like, for like Shadows, like, I wouldn't mind if they changed a bit of his story, but like, I can't see Eggman like creating Shadow.
Yeah, I
Well, it's his grandfather, wasn't it, who created him?
Yeah, maybe. I guess, but I don't see him doing the whole Maria thing. If he had his own show, maybe, but not if he's just in the movies. So.
Yeah.
Well, it probably would make sense as in the first film, that he make out that he was an orphan. So if he did get captured by Gunn, so if he goes straight into an orphanage and he doesn't know nothing about Shadow and then Maria because he was straight into an orphanage.
Yeah, so he'll probably find out about his background. Like, he had a scientist uncle who was a genius, but then obviously, you know the story of 4 Adventures 2,
the Ark.
The Ark.
Like, we don't really know what they're going to do in this film because it could be... We might not expect it.
Well, yeah,
but that's what you want. You want to, like, look forward to it. You don't want to go in knowing what it is.
Also, right, I know it's a bit of a long shot, but Sonic 3 predictions.
Right. Well...
Amy.
Based on the trailers.
Based on the trailers, so at the moment they haven't really done like any of... Well, mind you, Gunn was in Offenses games, but they haven't really showed any details about the Offenses part. No. But if they did do Shadow... But I think it's a bit too soon if they did bring him into 3. I think there's other characters and to explore from the past because... Offenses came...
Do you think... Sorry, I don't mean to interrupt, but do you think Knuckles' show will get Team Chaotix from the original game, Knuckles and Chaotix?
It might be. You
know, because in his first solo game was him with the Chaotix crew, you know, with SBO and...
Maybe. That might not, though. It might, like, focus, like, you know, like you said, with the
Chaos. Well, yeah.
But what you going to say... Like, finish it off what we were going to say.
Well, I think they will try focus on... Not from... They'll probably do reference from... the Fences game, but I think if they did bring into Shadow, it would probably be like maybe like at the end of the third film, like at the end of the credits, they might introduce Shadow. So I think they might bring Chaos, unless they might bring that for Knuckles' part. But I think you might see some certain characters, maybe Amy might come into it in the third one, or
Rouge,
or the Chows.
Tell you what, if they bring in Chows,
do not make them minions. Do not make them like minions. Don't like over market them.
He really hates minions.
Because he doesn't like illuminations.
Figure out. Imagine they bring Chows in and they're so cuter than Sonic. They could probably make loads of plushies and stuff, which could...
Oh my god,
I'm already
marketing.
Well, that's what they've done for this film. There's a lot of marketing for Sonic. They couldn't do it with the first one because of the redesign and then probably the pandemic. So I like how they've done more merchandise for this film.
Yeah.
So more to come, hopefully.
Also, McDonald's. They do
Well, this is off topic, but I did see that they were bringing out for one day only. It's completely not a Sonic topic, but you've just reminded me of McDonald's. They're bringing back the what's the sauce?
Szechuan.
Yeah, they're bringing
Again,
that back
really,
for one
that's
day.
a bit.
Yeah, but that's probably only for that's only American.
No, it isn't nationwide.
Nationwide.
Yeah.
Tell you what though, if that was a one day thing, McDonald's are gonna be packed.
Which Sonic character would make the best sauce? Like, which one do you want to taste the most?
Shadow's chili sauce. That sounds so wrong. That sounds so wrong.
We were thinking like if they brought like Amy, Shadow, and them, who would be good voice actors for them?
That's a good point.
I said we were watching a film. He got me into watching the Ghibli films.
Ghibli's, yeah.
And then I think the first one was Howl's Moving Castle.
Yeah, they
and
got
then like
Christian...
the first 5 minutes when this character comes in, and I said he would be great for Shadow the Hedgehog, and he said that's Christian Bale.
Christian Bale as voice of Shadow. I thought, you know what?
I think he'd be perfect.
I could actually see that.
Yeah, he's just such a dramatic as Shadow is.
He does have to do his Batman voice, just the way he did in that film.
Just do that calm voice he does in Howl's Moving Castle. I think it just works.
Yeah, that'd be good.
Yeah. But what was for Amy though? Your prediction? Well, not prediction, but like your.
Who would you like casting her?
Zendaya. Not who I would choose, but I think it's realistically, who would they choose?
Zendaya, because Zendaya did
I know, but does the studio care?
It has to be someone who can like
Eddie
wait and
Squeaky
time
voice.
and then have a bad temper.
I know, whatever.
Anna
name-
Taylor-Joy, is
yeah,
it?
yeah. I could see that.
I like it, but she's already doing Peach. But what was it? Anna? Was it? Who was Anna?
Kendrick.
Anna.
Yeah, I was thinking that too, maybe, actually, yeah. I can see that.
But it has to be someone who has like a sweet voice and then
Annoying, yeah.
annoying and then
and-
anger
Yeah.
when she gets angry.
Tell you what, it's like I want it to be like with Idris Elba. Like you would never imagine they'd get that for the voice for that character, but we're surprised that oh my god, that could actually work, and then it turns out it does work in the end. But so far they're listening to the fans and they're nailing everything we've seen so far. Let's just hope the sequel does do well, because I want this to do much better than the first film. And you said like the sequel is like how long extra? It's like
I think it said on the internet 23 minutes longer. So hopefully it is.
23 minutes extra. You'd love it.
Blue Justice.
Well, cheers for watching. Also, thank you guys for joining the discussion. And
very
obviously
welcome.
my brother. We got Jason.
Hey.
We got Jack. We got Andrew. And we got me. Paddy.
It was cool.
Anyways, thank you for watching. And if you like our discussion video, then please give it a like. And if you got any like theories of your own or predictions, or if you're excited for the sequel,
I'm in the comments below.
Exactly. Put it down in the comments below. I'm very interested to know what your thoughts are. And if you're new to the channel and you like what you see, then hit the subscribe button.
Notification bell.
Notification bell. What he said. So yeah, this is Paddy Man Entertainment, and yeah, take care.